Analogical analytics of incidence/diffusion of the viral TBDCOs vs viral corona. Abstract cybercrimes have become a commonplace phenomenon nowadays, necessitating regular remedial exploration. Fake Government of Telangana, G.O.T. 2011, Fake Government of India and JNTUHJAC are triple big data cybercriminal organizations, TBDCOs, as the degree of cybercrime involved is much more than 1,20,000. Our work considered the twin viral cases of TBDCOs vis-a-vis corona for empirical evaluations. We present viral TBDCOs vis-a-vis viral corona as similar national threats, one with cybercriminal legacy and the other with non-cybercriminal legacy. The two case studies are explored for diffusion approaches at incidence level as well as at legacy level as similarly relevant as they are national threats. Thus, in this paper, we present the two cases of national menace-one from a bioinformatics case study, i.e. w.r.t the corona, and another with PGF's case study of cyberpolicing, i.e. w.r.t the TBDCOs, focusing on the deleterious effects of the incidence, and the legacy w.r.t viral corona vis-a-vis viral TBDCOs from analogically analytical perspectives. It is concluded that the four stakeholders involved in the case study, viz. Government of India, Government of Telangana, 2 June 2014, JNTUHJAC and the Cybercrime police have not taken remedial measures. For example, prohibition orders against the TBDCOs are not a phenomenon, whereas prohibition orders by national lockdown are a well-known phenomenon. w.r.t the menace of TBDCOs as well as they took w.r.t the corona menace. We conclude reiteratively that prohibition orders and white paper release by any or many of the four stakeholders against the TBDCOs are as much necessary as against the corona. Keywords: triple big data cybercriminal organizations, TBDCOs, COVID-19, corona pandemic situation, cybercriminal legacy. 1. Introduction. TBDCOs. The TBDCOs are triple big data cybercriminal organizations, i.e., JNTUHJAC and FGOT. JNTUHJAC is an online organization and FGOT is an offline organization, had existence since 2011. 4 crimes are involved: State Emblem of India, Prevention of Improper Use, Act 2005 violation, Identity Theft under Section 66 CIT Act violation, Sedition Law violation, and Cheating the Nation 4,5. The many snapshots of the traces of the TBDCOs were captured as screenshots and presented in. They show the cybercriminal website with Indian national emblem in the logo. The usage of the Indian national emblem is simply indicative of the forgery of the national seal of India. The degree of the cybercrime is illustrated in Section 2 of Nuts and Bolts paper. In the case of the TBDCOs, neither the police nor the judiciary issued prohibition orders against these organizations. The Government of India, GOI, or the Government of Telangana 2014, GOT 2014, or the JNTUHJAC authorities or the Cybercrime police authorities should take necessary actions such as issuing the prohibition orders or release white paper against these cybercriminal organizations in order to defuse them. COVID-19, corona pandemic situation. We all know how COVID-19 affected our lives since a year. This COVID-19 pandemic, which was originated in Wuhan city of China, has spread to many other countries as its transmission control became difficulty. Just like other countries, India also faced a lot of difficulty in handling the situation to provide safety and control the transmission in its population, and so we treated it as a national threat. Government has taken several steps to reduce the spread, but people did not effectively understand the situation. Many people faced the loss of their loved ones suddenly. The approaches like social distancing, self-isolation, avoiding the gatherings, following proper protection gears like mask/sanitizer/hand wash/gloves etc. were followed to a good extent, but that became a burden for the poor people. Government must supervise all such situations and strengthen the mind of the people so that everyone obeys and follows the guidelines strictly. The amenities for good care on police, doctors, nurses, cleaners etc. and the proper guidance to the people of the nation were helpful still to fight the national life. Undoubtedly, COVID-19 became a huge threat for our nation, and it can get ended soon. 2 stakeholders, government, and people of its country. 2 national challenges, viral TBDCOs vis-a-vis viral corona. The COVID-19 pandemic is greatest threat to the nation and stands as a challenge as it has affected day-to-day life and led to a huge loss of human lives. The country faced and is still facing a lot of losses. The vaccine for corona is yet to reach the people and the people still fear for safety. The spread of corona can imperil the nation. The safety, welfare, and economy of the nation has become a threat due to corona. Such a virus is compared with the TBDCOs, a national hazard, as both are national challenges. Both COVID-19 and TBDCOs have had viral spread. But, corona is a biological entity. The viral spread of TBDCOs in the sense that nearly 2,500 registrations were online for citizenship/membership under TBDCOs meant that the Telangana higher education environment turned foul to assume cybercriminal dimensions. The national breakdown/lockdown due to corona is very much perceptible, but TBDCOs is imperceptible. Corona is a pandemic and is incident throughout the length and breadth of India. But, TBDCOs are cybercriminal organizations due to which only Telangana is affected by these cybercrimes. The higher education environment is badly affected due to TBDCOs. Some experts, including a Japanese Nobel laureate, termed corona as artificial, which meant fake biological entity. Some considered corona as having the potential as a biological warfare weapon and TBDCOs as having the potential as a cyber warfare weapon. Corona is a health hazard, but TBDCOs are not health hazards. In the backdrop of cybercriminal setting, the Telangana polity turned detrimental to national ethos. Just as in corona, national response is a necessity for TBDCOs cybercrimes too, such that they are not seen as a precedence for recurrence of similar India abusive cybercrimes. Prohibition orders against the TBDCOs are to be issued by the GOI/NFGT. Corona positive includes the true positive and false negative cases, where TP are those having corona and test result is positive, FN is having corona but test result is negative. FGT positive includes facts of registrations made, 2,500 registrations. The artificial life due to the COVID-19 and TBDCOs. The corona pandemic situation resulted in artificial life as mostly online activities were going on. The TBDCOs always include online activity and sometimes even offline, but no records. The forensics for COVID-19 are observation of the symptoms and reports of laboratory tests made. The forensics for TBDCOs are the results of a cyberforensic tool, Wayback Machine, which is an AI agent software and a web robot. Many snapshots of the traces of the TBDCOs is collected thus. There is no proper governance to defuse both the viral cases. In case of corona, many people died, no proper facilities at hospitals, no proper care for doctors, nurses, cleaners, police, etc. In case of TBDCOs, no action was taken, prohibition orders or white paper was not released by the government. There is similarity in the incidence level of both cases. The true positive cases of corona are increasing, which indicates the corona incidence, 1 year of incidence, is increasing. Its impact is strong. Similar is the incidence level in the case of TBDCOs, 4 years of incidence with 1,20,000 as degree of crime. The educated elite from universities, faculty, doctorates are involved, thus affecting the students and academic environment of the JNTUHJAC University. The impact of it is also strong, where its influence is high on the future generation students of the university. The QOL, quality of life, is at stake due to COVID-19, and QODNL, quality of digital national life, is at stake due to TBDCOs. 3 routes for national development. The twin viral cases corona and TBDCOs are considered national threats and a menace to the nation development. The 2 case studies are similarly relevant as they are national threats and hence explored here for diffusion approaches at incidence level as well as at legacy level, which means nothing but the exploration for the roots of national development. People's Governance Forum is established in 2017 in association with Pears Foundation, Hyderabad. The PGF webpage URL is https://sites.google.com/site/Chandra/Sekharaiah/PGF It includes PhD scholars, senior faculty of JNTUHJAC affiliated colleges, M.Tech, B.Tech, MCA, M.Sc, BA, B.Sc students as its members. Every member of PGF have their own way of making remedial measures towards cyberpolicing TBDCOs. A sample for that is development of PGF website by a PGF member is https://sites.google.com/view/people's-governance-forum. It follows the remedial approach establishing remedial measures for the non-fintech cybercrimes. It imparts the patriotism into the students, provides guidance and counseling so that they do not perpetrate nation-abusive cybercrimes but instead remedy them. There are many foreign students in the universities in Hyderabad. The existence of such India-abusive cybercrimes, TBDCOs, gives cue to them in this age of cyber warfare. The foreigners can easily partner with the cybercriminals for disruptive academics which imperils the nation and the resultant poses a national menace. So, the PGF has taken the responsibility of remedying through many approaches. PGF has undertaken the task of cyberpolicing the maladaptive management in Telangana academics. To defuse the national threat corona, the strategies employed by the government is necessary but may not be sufficient unless and until the people/citizens of the country also become responsible in defusing it. Similarly, to defuse the other national threat i.e., TBDCOs, the methods, strategies employed by the PGF forum are not sufficient. One and all of the stakeholders involved are required to take necessary action to defuse it and mitigate its consequences/effects. PGF's cyberpolicing legacy is significant in the development of the smart city, Hyderabad as well as Telangana and India as long as the prevalence and existence of TBDCOs. To defuse the TBDCOs, PGF's cyberpolicing solution through online guidance and counseling is one approach. The solution similarity of both cases is mentioned below. The solution methodology to defuse corona is by removing irrational thinking in stakeholders and replacing it with rational by proper guidance to them. A. The stakeholders of the case w.r.t viral corona are people of the nation and the government. The people of the country need to understand how much the below points are important to follow in order to defuse corona. I. To understand the fact of situation. 2. To know the prevention methods. 3. To not communicate when not sure of information. 4. To know what to communicate. V. To be aware on what to do when situation is changing. 6. To perform aggressive testing. The government having huge responsibility of defusing the viral corona have to I. Trace and isolate people. 2. Provide proper facilities at hospitals. 3. Provide support to the front-line fighters. 4. Provide good instructions, guidance, and counseling to its population. B. The stakeholders of the case w.r.t viral TBDCOs are students, faculty, JNTUHJAC authorities, Telangana government, Indian government, and police authority. The students need to understand how much the below points are important to follow in order to defuse TBDCOs. PGF has taken the responsibility of disseminating all these into the students with proper guidance and counseling. I. To understand the facts of the case study, TBDCOs. 2. To understand and follow the cyber ethics. 3. To follow the remedial measures towards this non-fintech cybercrime. 4. To possess Mother India consciousness, national integrity, academic ethics, respect for constitution and commitment towards the nation. The Cybercriminal Police or JNTUHJAC or GOT, 2 June 2014, or GOI having huge responsibility of defusing the viral TBDCOs have to I. Release a white paper together with prohibition orders against the TBDCOs. 2. Break the cybercriminal legacy of TBDCOs. 3. Make smart cyberpolicing. 4. Conclusions. We have considered two viral cases, corona and TBDCOs, as national threats, one with cybercriminal legacy and the other with non-cybercriminal legacy. The two case studies are explored for diffusion approaches at incidence level as well as at legacy level as similarly relevant as they are national threats. We have focused on the deleterious effects of the incidence and the legacy. w.r.t viral corona vis-a-vis viral TBDCOs from analogically analytical perspectives. We conclude reiteratively that prohibition orders and white paper release by any or many of the four stakeholders against the TBDCOs are as much necessary as against the corona.